just want to say, man, I've had an incredible time. This man is an absolute genius. We got to make sure we protect him at all times, man. This is what it's about. For every comedian that comes out here, man, this means everything, man. You're a genius, you're a legend. I enjoyed myself thoroughly, and we're not going to let nothing happen to you, nigga. That's right. Give it up. This is these shit. Wait. Nigga, I'm back there. I've been doing this 35 years. I just stomped the nigga backstage. Always wanted to do that. Nigga, I'm back there squeezing the nigga too. I seen Busta Rhymes on this like, that's how you do it, dog. Hey, yo, what Busta at? Busta, yo, what's up, Busta? What Busta at? Yo, what Busta at? Turn the lights on, turn the lights on. Give it up one more time, Dave Chapelle. Everybody compose yourselves. I wanted this to be a peaceful moment, and I'm sure now it is.
Man, look, LDBC. God damn, this your boy, the Coach. You're live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show live. So, folks, some fool tries to come up and tackle Dave Chapelle. I'm gonna tell you what this looked like, man. You guys remember Bill Goldberg? Bill Goldberg? This is like a version of the Bill Goldberg spear. He was trying to spear Dave Chapelle ass. And, he was unsuccessful, man. Dave Chapelle, he tried to tackle Dave, and Dave, wasn't having it. And then I'm going to tell you what was funny, man. What was funny as hell is that, the guy tried to tackle Dave Chapelle. Then when he realized he couldn't tackle Dave Chapelle, it fell to the ground. Then he got up and tried to run. Dave Chapelle chased the dude backstage, man. And then they commenced to stomping this dude out, man. You can see, like, the images of the guy, being taken out. And, man, they messed up dude's arm, man. They messed his arm up. His arm is all twisted and all jagged. I mean, they messed him up, man. They took him backstage, and they beat the out of this dude. I'm talking about, man, they whooped this dude's ass. I'm talking about beat him, man. Dave Chapelle was in on it. I mean, he was back there stomping the guy too, man. I don't blame Dave Chapelle, man. Like, come on, man. What is it in this society that people don't understand that if you don't like something or if you don't like a comedian, then why go to a comedy show? I don't get it. Because, when I was growing up, comedians, they went in on everybody. They didn't care who you was. They didn't care race, nationality. They went in on everybody. Nobody was spared. Nobody was spared when it came to comedy. And it's just what it was. We understood. We knew the comedians wasn't, they wasn't racist or anti-Semitic. They wasn't any of that stuff, man. They just, they did it for the jokes. Hell, it's fun. I mean, it's funny. Now, you can't even be a comedian, man. You can't be on comedian. You can't be on stage. You can't joke. You can't do any of that, because if you start joking, then people gonna think you racist. People gonna think you anti-gay. People gonna think you anti-whatever, anti-American. They just gonna start thinking you anti a whole lot of stuff, man. Like, you start thinking, what the hell is wrong with this society, man? Like, this right here, 2022. I don't know, man. We seeing more and more evil, bro, just pop up. More and more evil just pop up. These people gotta eat, man. These comedians, these guys gotta eat. They gotta eat. And how they tell their jokes is how they eat. I mean, when you start censoring comics, then, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like they were trying to censor Cat Williams, man, because Cat Williams made some jokes. Well, I mean, every comedy make jokes about race. I don't care. Every comedian do that. And everybody knows it's understood, man. It's understood. It's just comedy. Ain't nobody taking it personal. Ain't nobody getting mad. Well, now they do now. They knew in 2022, everybody's offended. And it's like, when did we start, getting to the point where we have to bow down to people who are offended on a daily basis by everything? When do we have to bow down to these people? Like, when? Like they were trying to cancel Dave Chapelle. Okay, I mean, why? Why? What are we trying to cancel him for? Okay, so he cracked some jokes on trans people. He cracked some jokes on gays. Let's see, he cracked jokes on blacks. He cracked jokes about whites. He cracked jokes about Asians. This guy cracked, I mean, married to an Asian woman. I mean, he cracked jokes about everybody. But we want to cancel him. It's almost like, man, you can't even be who you want to be. Because if you stand up for anything, somebody offended. Like, I remember, man, me and my nephew, he was playing with me, man. He's playing with me. And he said, yeah, Uncle Shep, what you do if I put on this dress? I said, you ain't wearing no dress. I said, absolutely not. You're not wearing a dress. And he was messing with me. And so, a person, I mean, who was in the LGBT community, he or she got offended. Well, if he wants to wear a dress, why are you telling him he can't wear a dress? And I said, shut up. Shut your ass up. You don't tell me how to conduct my business with my family. Shut the hell up. So when I typed to this person, you don't tell me how to conduct my business with my family, my nephew, who I've had a hand in raising since he was 5. No. And we will conduct our family business the way we want to. I'm not against, other people that want to do that. But in my family, my nephew ain't wearing a dress. I don't care who get upset about it or not. My nephew ain't wearing a dress. But that person was offended. The person was offended. Like, everybody's looking for a reason to be offended so they can sue. Man, these comedians, they're going to have to come up on stage. They're going to have to be packed. I'm talking about they're going to have to be packing. They're going to have to be packing heat, man. They're going to have to be. Because these people crazy, man. And everybody trying to get this Will Smith aura, Now everybody want to rush the stage on a comedian. And these darn comedians, man, they need to be toting a pistol, bro. They need to be toting a pistol or a knife or a taser. And if somebody want to be stupid enough to run up on stage, then you're going to have an answer for him. This guy wasn't sweet. It wasn't sweet. He ran up on stage. And two, I'm starting to question, where's the damn security, man, when these people can just roll up on stage like that? Where the security at? Like, when these people, they supposed to be on stage, man, they need to be standing right beside Dave Chapelle protecting him, man. Or, any comedian that get up on the stage. Now, I feel bad for the comedians in the comedy clubs. I feel bad for them, man. Because them dudes, they getting attacked all the time. Like, literally. See, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. See, it's just because Dave Chapelle and Chris Rock, they famous. But dudes in comedy show, they get attacked all the time. People come up to the front of the stage, wanting to start some beef over a joke they said. Just stay your ass at home. If you don't want to hear a joke, and if you come into a comedy show, the comedian, they going to talk jokes about stuff you don't like, they going to roast you. And I think that's fun. I mean, hell, I've been roasted by a comedian before. You sit your ass up in the front, they going to roast you. I ain't think nothing about it. I didn't get upset. I just, I laughed it off. And I even seen the guy after the show was over, man. And he said, man, and the guy gave me his phone number. He said, man, look, when I come back to Charlotte, hey, man, just come on back, man. He said, look, man, some people get upset, man, when you just joking. He said, man, you took it like a G. He said, you were laughing, you were having fun. He said, man, I roast anybody, man. Dude is cool, man. I mean, gave me his cell phone number. Said, man, whenever I come out to town, man, he said, look, man, you going to get some tickets on me, man. He said, bring your girl. And he said, man, hey, he said, I promise I won't roast you this time, but I'm going to call you out. I'm going to shout you out. That kind of thing. So I told him, yeah, he came back, but I forgot to call him, man. But, that's the thing, man. These comedians, they get up there with a lot of anxiety. And now they worried about, mofos coming, from the front, coming out of the audience, jumping up on stage and trying to kill him. And this man that tried to, tackle Dave Chapelle, I mean, dude had a knife, had a gun. And could you imagine what could have happened if the dude could have got that stuff off? Like, seriously. Could you imagine what could have happened to Dave Chapelle if this guy had been allowed to do what he wanted to do? This shit getting crazy, man. This stuff getting crazy, man. People out here, they don't have no fear no more, man. They just doing dumb stuff, man. They doing dumb stuff. And guys, we can think about all the dumb shit that we've seen, okay? Remember the TikTok prank challenges where these people were just doing reckless stuff? Or they'll walk up behind some random adult. I think the one kid, he almost got killed, man. Walked up behind the dude and stopped him in the back of the head and tried to run. And the guy turned around real quick, tased him and beat him up. Or, like the one challenge where, the milk box, the milk crate challenge. We got dumb mofos trying to climb some milk crates and falling, busting their ass and breaking their necks. I mean, man, just all kind of crazy stuff, man, that people are doing now. But you know what, man? Salute to Dave Chapelle for going backstage and whooping that dude's ass, man. This was funny as hell, man. All right, man, salute. I'm done.